so far away from you, and you help me through. In Him there is no failure. Look to the hills, dry your tears. In Him, get more than you bargained for. In Him, you're more than a conqueror. In Jesus, the victory is mine. Safe all the time when the devil tried to push me under. It was you who came with the thunder. You're my shelter from the storm and the rain. Healed all my hurt and pain. The victory is mine. I cannot be defeated. Although it may be hard, just go and win. The victory is mine. I cannot be defeated. Although it may be hard, just go win. How can I be defeated when all that I do is win? Your name is undefeated. You're really my closest friend. Things may seem kinda crazy, but it's working in the end just because you called me. Now I can rest assured that you will do just what you said. You've come through so many times that numbers just leave my head. Instead of stressing out, I choose to praise you now instead, 'cause I know you got me. The victory is mine. I cannot be defeated. Although it may be hard, just go and don't give up. The victory is don't give in. I cannot be defeated. You will win. Although it may be hard, just go in. I know you're feeling like you're in this all by yourself. And the more that you pray, it seems like things never change. But God promised He'll be with you, cover you to the end. Victory in my heart, victory in my mind, victory in my soul. It's about to overflow. You're more than a conqueror. To Him that lives in my mind, because He lives in my soul. If God before us, who can be against us? We are winners. Yeah, yeah. Victory over depression, victory over fear. Don't worry, God is here. If you are bound, He will fix it. He will set you free. Don't worry, God is here. Yeah, yeah. Anybody got it? Anybody got the victory? Lay your hands on yourself and say, yes, I got it. I got it. I've got the victory. You've got the victory. Victory in my soul. I've got it.
SC Uplift Community Outreach presents Home is Where the Heart Is Awareness Gala, Saturday, September 21st at Segra Park, the Fireflies Club Lounge, 1640 Fleet Street in Columbia. Doors open at 5 p.m., dinner at 6 p.m. It's an evening with the Minister of Comedy, Akintunde. Proceeds will be used to benefit SC Uplift Community Outreach Program. The inaugural Awareness Gala, Home is Where the Heart Is at Segra Park Club Lounge, Saturday, September 21st, 5 p.m., Firefly Stadium, Segra Park, Columbia. Get more details and purchase tickets at www.scuplift.org. That's www.scuplift.org. Uplifting and improving communities in need.
Good morning. What is going on, everyone? It is a beautiful morning. Thank you for tuning in to Todd Because Let's Talk About It podcast. We are here to enjoy some good conversation. Today, we're going to listen to music. We're going to watch videos, and we're going to try to keep it within the hour time frame today. I'm already seeing a few people. Good morning, Cynthia Witherspoon. Good morning, Craig Stokes. Appreciate you for tuning in already. Appreciate you for tuning in already. Yeah, we got a little technical stuff over here. I got to get my lighting right, but nevertheless, we here. All right, we here. Listen, guys, we got an inspirational word coming from Brother Craig Stokes, but we're going to go into a video shortly. And like I said, we're going to start to play more music. We want to start getting more music involved so that you all can pat your feet, tap your big toe. The big toe, the one that got that tough toenail on it, and that little pinky toenail that you never can cut. Yeah, some of y'all got some rough toenails. I think my wife said my toenails are like razor blades, but that's all right. That's all right. She can talk about me much she please. The more she talk, I'm gonna bend my knees. Listen, we're gonna jump. We're gonna jump straight in. We're going to go ahead and get some music started out straight out the gate. How about that? Let's get some music started out straight out the gate. Let's start out with members. What's the matter with the church today? We're going to pat those, clap those hands, pat those feet. Remember, welcome to Todd Miggins Podcast / Radio, the best podcast and open discussion topics, as well as the best in gospel music. Let's go.
Oh, I'm singing, oh my Lord.
Let me know if you can hear the music.
Oh, my Lord. Jesus, can you tell me what's the matter with the church today?
Yep.
I'm singing, oh my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Say, Jesus, can you tell me what's the matter with this church today? Look at here. Some of you members, one by one. Some of you members are having too much fun.
Come on, members. Oh, yeah.
By two. Some of you members don't know what to do. Some of you members, 3 by 3. Some of you members will never be free. Some of you members,
we counting it down.
4 by 4. Some of you members won't even have the poor. Some of you members, 5 by 5. Some of you members keep telling lies. Some of you members, 6 by 6. Some of you members will never get fixed. Some of you members,
come on, guys.
7 by 7.
Listen, Cheryl, what's going on? Good morning, Cheryl.
We'll never make it to heaven.
Happy to see you this morning.
Some of you members,
thanks for always tuning in.
Some of you members will never get straight. Some of you members, 9 by 9. Some of you members are drinking plenty of wine. Some of you members, 10 by 10. Some of you members will never make it in, Lord. Some of you members, 11 by 11. Some of you members don't even believe in heaven, yeah. Some of you members, 12 by 12. Some of you members are on your way to hell. I'm saying, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Jesus, can you tell me? Tell me what's the matter with the church today? I'm singing, oh my Lord. Oh my
members. Good morning. Welcome back to the Top Niggas Let's Talk About It podcast / radio. We are ready to get it started. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you. I thank you for being here. We're going to jump straight in. Listen, first of all, I want to say, let's dive in. President of the United States, who's running for the president of the United States, and there's a clip I want to show y'all that I think Cynthia Witherspoon, I think she was one of the first people, let me see, who laughed about it or liked the it was a post I put up yesterday where a woman was talking about cooking and cleaning and whatever, and the response, oh, Cheryl Snell did too. Sure. I'm going to play that clip a little bit later, and I want to talk about that. Marvin Fleming, what's going on, brother? Good morning, man. Thanks for tuning in to the Top Niggas Let's Talk About It podcast / radio. Sage Marvin, you got a song? I know you got a song. I can play your song. Y'all, listen, Marvin got an R&B track called Better Do It Right. Yeah, Marvin Fleming. I went to school with this brother. He got an R&B track out called Better Do It Right. And the main verse says, I can bet no. What's going on, brother? That's one of my classmates right there, man. Good to see you tuning in this morning. Listen, but first of all, me and my wife kind of talked about this real shortly, and then we're gonna get into our video and then an inspirational word or thought from Craig Stooks this morning. Excuse me. Me and my wife talked about this slightly. She didn't really comment. She just kind of but me and another constituent or somebody I was talking to also talked about this, and I said, as far as this president, I would not, as far as Kamala, whatever her name is, and it's not to be disrespectful, but as far as Kamala Harris goes, I just don't think, my sentiment is this, and this is just a quick reference to what I'm gonna say, and then we can move on. We're gonna get our video, then we're gonna get some more music and come back. But I don't know if I want to vote for somebody who didn't want the position in the beginning. Now I want y'all to let that sink in. Okay. I don't know if I can vote for someone who did not even want the position in the beginning. I really don't think, and you all can tell me whether you think, but I really don't think Kamala wants to be, it'll be a phenomenal thing, I guess, for America's first female president, as well as female black president or Indian. It all depends on where she at or what debate or what campaign she's on. She's Indian, she got Asian descent, she's black, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I know some of y'all might be getting a little, clutching your pearls right now. But yeah, I Stephen A. Smith brought this up. He said from 2016, it was, the Republican Party knew who they was putting in or either trying to put up for the president of the United States, which was Donald Trump. He had done, done his thing, right? Even going into this election, everyone knew who was going to be the front runner. But of course, the Democrats, and most of us on here, let's just say, we strong on Democratic. We've been voting Democrat all our life. Don't even really know why. I can tell you why, because my mama told me to vote Democrat. Mama told me you're crazy if you vote Republican. And every now and again, when we have some family dinners or something, me, my brothers, sisters, wife, sister-in-laws, everybody, we be around the table and we just bring up the conversation of voting Republican or Democratic. And I must say, most of us all of our life, and I'm speaking I'm not gonna say just black folks only, because most of the time you're gonna vote for who your parents are saying vote for. You don't understand the politics. You don't understand the policies. You don't understand the in and out. You just know from back in the day, all I heard is that's who we vote for. So I want y'all to let that sink in, and we're going to come back after the video. Then we're going to do the inspirational word. Then we're going to tap on that topic one more time. But then I'm going to get to this other video that Cheryl and Cynthia commented. Good morning, Ronald Corley. Good morning, Eagles. Yeah, football season is back. So, Ron, you are not a friend of mine until after the Super Bowl. Let's just get that straight right now. All right. You are not. That's right. Big C, ain't nobody in your family. Don't when you see me, keep walking. That's right. When you see me, I'm telling any Giants fan, Eagles fan, Pittsburgh fan, San Francisco fan, New Orleans, I don't like y'all. Yep. Okay. Listen. When you see me walking, listen. I want you to do me the favor. Roll your eyes at me and keep on going, right? Listen, let's get to our video today. Y'all know it's my favorite video. Also, one of the favorite groups of our deacon of this show, Deacon Craig Stooks. He loves the Mickens. Here we go. We're going to play this video. Then we're going to come back, jump into his inspirational word, and maybe a few more commercials here and there just to kind of tally up real quick. But let's roll.
South Carolina, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Mickens family.
Y'all ready? Y'all know what time it is. Do what I want you to do. Come on. Get up out of the seats. Shout to you. Get up. Come on. Get up out of the seat. Come on now. Shout. 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 Get up out of your seat and shout to you. Feel better. Get up out of your seat and shout to you. Feel better. Wow! Y'all want to hear a little bit more of that? Let's go one more round. Tell your neighbor. Ain't no party.
SC Uplift Community Outreach presents Home is Where the Heart Is Awareness Gala, Saturday, September 21st at Segra Park, the Fireflies Club Lounge, 1640 Freed Street in Columbia. Doors open at 5 p.m., dinner at 6 p.m. It's an evening with the Minister of Comedy, Akintunde. Proceeds will be used to benefit SC Uplift Community Outreach Program. The inaugural Awareness Gala, Home is Where the Heart Is at Segra Park Club Lounge, Saturday, September 21st, 5 p.m., Firefly Stadium, Segra Park, Columbia. Get more details and purchase tickets at www.scuplift.org. That's www.scuplift.org. Uplifting and improving communities.
We've all been there. They just want to explore and have fun. Well, here's something you can clap about, something you can read books about, or just relax and let go. Introducing the all-new Cute Leaf Baby Diaper. Keeps your baby drier.
All right, and we are back. We jumping straight in, back to it again. Like I said, I started out with the topic. I don't know if I could vote for somebody, or I have the confidence in someone who did not want the position in the beginning. So let me know how you feel about it. I want to take this station identification to pause right now real quick. For Hell Hot Coffee, we have Trevisha Mickens with our Hell Hot Coffee this morning. She has brought the Hell Hot Coffee. We're going to see how hot. Oh, it's hot too. She's slick this morning. She trying to button me up, guys. I see my coffee is boiling this morning. This portion of the show is brought to you by Trevisha Mickens Hell Hot Coffee. God damn, bro, this thing hot now. I gotta let that day cool down. Yeah, I gotta let that day cool down. But listen, back to the topic: Kamala Harris, Donald Trump. What's the real president name? Joe Biden. And I'm just gonna throw this out there. Then we're gonna move on. We're gonna get to our inspirational word, Brother Craig Stooks. Like I said, I just don't see, and I really, I've never really heard. And this is going off of me, and y'all please give me your opinion. I never really heard her say anything policy-wise or law-wise or anything that really made me say, okay. Let's be honest. When Joe Biden was the president, and I know she had to do what she had to do because she's the vice president, as in supporting and saying he was healthy and all this stuff, but even in the early terms, you never really seen too much of Kamala doing anything. I think it was a smart decision for them to get her to run with him when he ran. First female vice president as well as black vice president and all that. But I don't know. No. Cheryl talking about drink the coffee, take a big gulp. No, I really want y'all to, and let's put emotions aside. But Kamala Harris, do you really feel that she even really wanted the position as the president of the United States? Because it wasn't until a few months ago that she was fully backing. Joe was trying to stick to whatever he could to stand in. She was support. Oh, he's strong. And I really don't think Kamala wants that type of smoke. I really don't think Kamala wants that type of smoke. And this is not male chauvinist, and I don't think women can't do whatever. I just don't think the job of the president of the United States is something that I don't think she wanted it. And if you don't want something, excuse me, I just don't see, Democrats, let's be honest, you didn't have anybody else that you can throw in the fire at the last minute because Joe refused to step down. Do Joe Biden even still talk anymore? Is he still the president? 'Cause I ain't seen Joe. I ain't seen Freaky Deaky Joe since they tell him, no. Now, listen, I know everyone had their reservations about Trump. Trump this and Trump was part of the Proud Boys and a lot of stuff. Listen here. My wife, my mama, especially my mama, Lord have mercy. My mama, man, if my mama invites you over for dinner and you say anything good about Trump, you might get kicked out of the house. You won't be eating that day. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I mean, she loved everybody, but she, and I think it's because we have been so programmed, and this is not telling anybody who or who not to vote for, but I think we've been so programmed that they know how to use certain words to target. Let me just say our people, because I'm black, right? Prejudice, racist, and a lot of times we don't know for sure if somebody said something, if somebody did something. All we know is that President Trump is part of racist. And there's a lot of things that when you go to fact checking, now this is where we get to the good stuff. When we go to fact checking things that people say about maybe even most politicians, a lot of stuff is insinuated, but when it comes to fact checking, a lot of stuff isn't true. But again, I just want to throw that out there. I want to get to our inspirational word of the day from Brother Stooks. I appreciate y'all for letting me go on that little tyrant just now. All right. Appreciate y'all. But here we go. From Brother Craig Stooks, the best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. And listen, Walt Disney is very, very successful. Okay. And I tell you who has always said certain things like that as well. Good morning, Auntie. Auntie, I thought you was already in here. Now I've been sitting here talking about you. I've been giving you some accolades. Nah. Good morning, Auntie. But yeah, someone else who always tells me things like that, well, who used to back in the day, was Cheryl Snell. Cheryl Snell would always tell me, hey, because I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. She always say, well, but just what I'm gonna tell you the main thing that Cheryl said, whenever you have an idea, don't let nobody know about it until you got a date and you got it on paper, until you got a flyer and you ready to have your program. Because definitely now, there's been a lot of stuff through the years of our marriage where I said, I wanted to do this and I'm going to do this. And my wife was always be like, well, okay, well, let's do it. And I would procrastinate. She always be like, hey, well, let's do it. Like when I said I wanted to start my lawn business, it was when I said I wanted to do it, 20 minutes later, my wife had a full-blown fly up and everything. We was working. We've been working ever since, right? So it's always been people in my life who's like, hey, you listen, just do it. But one good advice that Cheryl gave me, she was definitely like, hey, before you do anything, before you bring it to the before you say it over a microphone, because I'm an MC at a church, before you have a conversation, even with family and friends, you'll be surprised some of the ideas and things that you have, and people will take it and they'll tweak it. They'll take it and they'll change just a little something so it doesn't look, but they'll take whatever ideas you have and they'll run with it. Now, let me say this. You, my brothers and sisters, have to understand that everything happens in seasons. And if it's been laid on your heart, if God give you the mindset to do something, especially with everything that God gives you to do, he wants to be done. And if you ain't going to do it, somebody else will. Right? Great goodness, hot as hell. Yeah, if you won't do it, somebody else will. And y'all see Cheryl say facts. Cynthia said I was but missed it, but I would go back and catch all of those kind. Well, no, I was saying about there was a post I put up and you and Cheryl commented on the post. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna do another song and then we're gonna grab that post. But I want to say this about Cynthia Witherspoon. I really do appreciate you so very much. During my tenure as a leader of this fitness group here in Columbia, a part of E2M family, to know that to see you and your auntie come all the way from Sumter to be with us, spend time with us. You always come in and you try to support whatever I do as far as the chat, the radio, the podcast, and I just appreciate you so very much. Thank you. I don't know if y'all can hear the applause, but there you go. Yeah. That's the one. As a wife, we better clean. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny because the young lady didn't have a rebuttal. But let me get back to this real quick. This comment. Listen, the best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. And Craig, man, that's a good one, man. Anything. Once you say I'm gonna stop, get to stopping. Put forth actions to make your situation, to make your dream come true. I can guarantee you, anybody who went to school said I need to get my master's, doctor's, bachelor's in this. You can talk at it. You can look at the laptop screen 24 days straight. But until you push that button, until you put some actions forward, it will never happen. But thanks, brother Deacon Craig Stoops, for those inspirational words of the day. I really do appreciate it. Let's get one more song in here, and then we're going to get to that topic I was talking about. All right, and it was funny. It was funny to me. I don't know about y'all, but it was funny to me. All right, let's go here. We're going to go with Glory Land. How about that? Glory Land. Y'all want to hear Glory Land? Let's hear Glory Land. And listen, tell me if you can hear the music and you can hear me as well.
When I see Jesus, one of these old days, I won't have to cry no more. When all of my friends and my loved ones, we get together on the other shore. What a time.
Y'all give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music.
We're all gonna sit at my Savior's feet, and we're gonna have a good time.
Sandra, what's going on? Good morning.
This world is not my home. I'm just a stranger passing through. If I live right and do all the things that He told me to do, one of these days I got a crown over in Glory Land, and we're gonna have a good time.
Oh, they threw it down now.
When I see Jesus, one of these old days,
All right, yeah.
I won't have to cry no more. When all of my friends and
All right.
my loved ones, we get together on the other shore. What a time.
That was Tyrone Watkins, Glory Land. Thanks, brother Tyrone, for that. We're going to jump into the topic of discussion. And like I said, it's more or less funny to me. I'm going to find it real quick, and then we're going to talk about it. And let me see. This is here. Nope, that's not it. Where is it at? I just had it. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, I don't know what's that about right there, but okay. Let me see. Let me share screen first, and then we'll get to the nitty gritty. All right, share screen. And let me see what y'all can see. Can you see what I see? Do you all see what I see? Let me see if I can make it bigger. All right, here we go. Now, let me make sure. And I want y'all to pay attention. Let's see. I hope it plays. Is it going to play through there? No, it's not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Could y'all see that? Was y'all, you know what? I think I have to. Let me stop screen on that. And I have to. All right, wait a minute. Let me. Okay. So the first word she's saying is if you want. Okay, but I need to share the screen again. All right, here we go. The first thing she's saying is if you want. That's what she's saying. If you want. Okay, this lady is saying if you, when modern day females let their mouth overload they butt. Okay, maybe cleaning will be her workout. Come on, another sub 5 being delusional. Now I don't know about all that, but here we go. I want to make sure y'all can see it. And like I said, this is for, this is for fun and games, right? But let's see. Tell me if you can hear it. Here we go. She said, if you want
your house clean, hire me a maid.
Okay.
I'm not a slave.
No. Okay. I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid.
Boom.
Yeah.
How you like me now?
Oh
How
man.
you like me now?
Did y'all see that?
And if you want your house clean, hire me a maid. I'm not a slave.
No. Okay. I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid.
Whoa.
Boom.
Yeah.
How you like me now?
Yeah, I just thought that was funny, guys.
How you like me now?
Let me get out of here.
How you like me now?
I just thought that was funny.
And
This I don't know how old that lady is, but I do see in this generation of younger folks that's coming up, the ladies, and this is not, listen, I'm not bashing nobody now, so, but the ladies have taken on more these times of this younger generation of party. I got to get mine, and this, that, and the other. Sure. Boom. Yeah. They don't. Now, mind you, now I'm gonna say this because I had this conversation with a lot of people. If you want to make money, now I'm gonna throw this tad bit out here for you. Anybody on here looking to start a business or make money, don't worry about starting a business that everybody doing or what. Listen, you got to find something that people don't want to do. And a lot of people do not want it. Listen, there are cleaning services that will come to your house and clean for you. Now maybe from the aspect of what she was saying, maybe she was saying, I'm not your slave. I'm not, if you want the house clean, blah, blah, blah. But this is what's happening nowadays. Most of the ladies that's coming up, and I blame this on shows like Housewives of this or whatever, Atlanta, New York, all this. They don't understand that these ladies are living false narrative lives. Most women now coming up, they want to stay home. They want to shop. They don't want to pay no bills. And then they want their house cleaned by somebody else or it taken care of. Now, in certain, if I was of the stature in my finances where I could do that, where I can say, well, listen, sweetheart, you stay home. I make enough bread. I got a awesome. I don't even know if my wife could stay home because she's always doing something. I'm pretty sure she would probably be somewhere part of the business trying to do something herself, but I know she wouldn't mind shopping, So if I was able to say that, I could see where someone constantly cleaned my house and my space. But it's like, some of these people, they just don't have no type of ambition to, marriage has changed now from the, I hear this a lot, he better be able to take care of me, I shouldn't be able to work. My money is my money. His money is my money. If I got to help pay bills, he's not a man, and all type of crazy stuff like that. This is a weird generation, because I always thought, and I know some families where their father may have it like that. My grandmama never worked. My dad's father, she had 13 kids. I guess she ain't had time to work. I guess workman at the house. But these times it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know. Not all, but a lot of today's women coming up now, it's more based around being a boss B. If you don't know what the B is, just imagine why I'm not saying the word B. A lot of the women now are more concerned about, that's why there are, and listen, this is no jab, this is truth. That's why we have so many single Black women of age. Let me say this, of age, not that you have, because some have been in relationships, been married before, and it didn't work. But that's why we have a lot of Black women that's single now, because they are more, I want to get this first. I want to get my degrees. I want to get my job. I want to get my house. I want to get which is nothing wrong with making sure you are established. But the things that you are working so hard for, going into your late 20s, going into your early 30s, and still don't have any kids, you're doing all the things that you should be doing with a man, or either a man could do with you. Now, these are only my opinions. Y'all can like it or not, but some of these ladies have too much masculine energy trying to go into any relationship. I'm not saying you shouldn't have your own house or you shouldn't have your own stuff, but when you come into a relationship, see, this is the thing. I was always told as a young man, never move into a woman's house, because a woman can always put you out. You always want to have. So now, when you get married and you establish a home together, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you move. Now, some situations work out where a man may move into the house and the lady is, shy, but most times out of 10, she got a little hunch on her shoulder. You in my house, especially if she got kids. You can't say nothing to the kids. I'm their mama. You not their mama. You ain't their daddy. They got a daddy. I seen one video where the stepfather, or maybe he was the boyfriend, he was talking to the stepdaughter, telling her not to disrespect her mama. And the mama got mad and said, well, you can't tell her what to do. You ain't her daddy. And I'm confused. I ain't never understood that. I just feel like if you go into a relationship, and especially if you're talking about living together, moving in together, if I, or whoever who has the other kid, if the other adult can't say nothing to the kids, then y'all don't need to be together, because you've already set up a barrier of disrespect where, once they know their mama ain't gonna let you say nothing to them, it's automatically disrespect from the kids. And Cynthia was talking about, when I was talking about the cleaning, she said, even with the cleaning person, they still don't clean like you would. Yeah, true. Well, even with the cleaning people, most of the time, they only cleaning particular things. They not really, now a maid per se, they gonna, top notch. They know the inner workings of the family. They most of the time, maids either live with or they come every day. But a cleaning person may come once a week, once every 2 weeks, or whenever. But yeah, these ladies coming up now, they don't want to clean that, man. You know, and like the ladies say, hey, because these are things that men want. As much as you want to shop, sit home, and be taken care of and be protected, the thing that a man wants, especially, I don't know that young lady situation, especially if you home and I'm taking care of you, when I walk in the house, I want to know that my spouse, my wife has, even if we do have some type of maid or cleanup help, I want to know that she's taking the initiative to make sure that I'm straight as far as walking into a calm, smooth, clean, fresh smelling house. But if you telling me your responsibility as a woman is just to shop, it's just to do your due, or better yet, give me some just to keep me quiet, keep me happy, or and you just supposed to look beautiful and do nothing, that man will take value in more. Because what he's saying is, if I'm gonna have you here, I need you to be working towards keeping what we have, keep it up kept. But you tell me you ain't gonna clean because you feel like a slave. Now, I'm not saying that cleaning is just a woman's job. But in this statement, she was saying, if you want the house clean, hire a maid, because I'm not a slave. And the man said, okay, well, I hire a maid. And this leading to another topic. He said, well, I hire a maid and then I marry her because she's doing what I want her to do. Now, other topic, men always tend to upgrade or up level women. Now, women, don't y'all get mad at me, but I guarantee you, it ain't too many women I know that's 6-figure, 7-figure bank account that can walk into a McDonald's, Burger King, Starbucks, and get in a relationship with the guy that's making coffee, making burgers, doing French fries, and upgrade his lifestyle and start dating him. Huh? But you see all the time with men of status, I'm gonna just use the word of status, have money, successful. A man can walk into a convenience store. He can be walking down the street. She can be a waitress on the outside waiting tables, and he can see a beautiful face. Say, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name?" "My name is Tiny." "Well, Tiny, what you do?" "Oh, I work here." The man, he may be a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, and he is willing to have a relationship, with the lesser of, tier. Let's just use words like this. And I hope I ain't making nobody mad, but this is the truth. Because if some of you women on here or not on here, if you got a lot of money, whatever, you ain't gonna tell me you go to fast food restaurant. I don't even care if you go to an expensive restaurant. You ain't gonna tell me you looking to try to date the cook. But a man can be sitting at the table cutting his steak, and he can see he can upgrade her life willingly, upgrade her status willingly. Now I'm talking relationship wise. I'm not talking about just something to get with. I'm talking about a man will uplift a woman's situation, but there's very rare times a woman will uplift a man's situation if she's making more money. Y'all, let's comment. I ain't getting no comment. Franklin C, what's going on? You don't see a lot of millionaire or 6-figure, 7-figure women that you hear the story of. They met their loved one and he was washing the car, because she automatically looks down on him. Listen, most women, you have to have this, you have to have that, you need to do it. Geraldine, what's going on, Miss Pugh? I think I'm starting to freeze up. I need to stop this banner right quick. Let me stop that. Here we go. All right. Yeah. A lot of men have no problem. And these words that I'm using is simple and just straight to the point. A lot of men have no problem upgrading a woman from the level she's at if he's more in higher status than her. And when I'm talking about status, I'm talking about money, business, or whatever. But women, and see, that's why, and it's, again, it's nothing wrong with you being a boss or you having your own and you doing this and doing that. But and now you so tapped up, wrapped up, tied up in your career, and you got these goals, and now you have, you know, let's be honest. And I can only talk about the black women. I don't know whether the white women, or like they said back now, I don't know whether the white women, I don't know whether they do this, whether they so concerned about, you know, it was said that most white females, once they graduate, they are looking to go to college, find a husband. Compared to most black females, they are looking to they looking to go to college, and they looking to you know, matter of fact, most of the time, 7 times out of 10, a lot of white females are already engaged for marriage before they even graduate, if not married. Black women, they now listen, this is the statistics that's been given to me, that they more worried about getting that degree, getting this and getting this, so they can do that. White women or whatever, they on the grind trying to get the family. They trying to get the family structure. If I'm wrong, I need you to comment. I need you to comment, right? Okay, Cheryl said that's true. Okay, thank you. Okay, now here go my wife. If the cook would treat me like a queen and love only me, why not change? Well, listen, that is all I'm asking, and the point in the statement I made is most women of status who have status, because I'm not saying if, most women of status are not looking to downgrade when it comes to relationship, because that's what they consider it as. They consider it a downgrade to talk to the cook. If he had, matter of fact, y'all remember that story? What is it? Daddy's Girl with Gabrielle Union. She was the lawyer, and her and the drop Idris. Is his name Idris? Y'all know that black guy from London that y'all American women be all crazy. He's not even American. He's British. He's a good actor though. Yeah, it's what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with a high status, and we have to use these words to put it in the right perspective. A high status female. She got her own money. She got her own place. She is 9 times out of she is not looking below what she is to try to date or have a relationship with. That's what I'm talking about. But that's a good observation, Trevisha. Thank you. Sonia, but my cousin, I guarantee you, my cousin dealing in real estate. She's in real estate and investment. I can guarantee you, and cuz correct me if I'm wrong. And this, you know what? This comment is, it hasn't posted up yet, but cuz correct me if I'm wrong. If you a real estate investor and you have 6-figure houses, 7-figure houses, you closing on 3 or 4 houses a year, where you getting what? Listen, you just got the big bank rolling, right? You know, you are going to go in places where you eating fine meat, a steak that costs $120 a plate, if not more. 5-star restaurant, you getting escorted in. You got a driver. You got a house to yourself. When you go to a restaurant, now I'm talking about as a single person, your eyes ain't looking at the waiter coming out there, because he is beneath, in the eyes of a female, he is beneath you. You don't even, but it's different for a man. If a man is single and he goes into a restaurant, he can see the value of the beauty. I don't care if that man is handsome, blue eyes or whatever. That lady, hey, how you doing? Okay, excuse me. But a man, hey, how you doing, young lady? Could I have another glass of water? What's your name? Hey, you mind if I take you out? There ain't no, and I believe that women lose out on being with a good potential mate, because they look at it as he got to have more than I have. But you never know. You may be bypassing someone who may not have had the opportunity or got the mindset and skill set. He just may be in transition. Bottom line, women want it already fixed up. They don't want to upgrade you. I'm talking about starting from the beginning. I ain't synced it. If it is, and I ain't saying it ain't happened, overall, and I'm going to stick to this, 9 times out of 10, a woman will not, and remember the words I'm using, upgrade from a lower status man to bring him to even consider dating or having a relationship with the guy at, when she driving through the drive through and he handling them fries, she ain't thinking, no, that's what neither. But a man can go through the drive through. I'm talking about single men, and see this young, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Hey, what time you mind if I get you? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Don't act like y'all ain't never heard what Kevin Samuels was talking about. Cynthia said her friends were told, listen, that's right. And most of the time, women miss out on good men worrying about what their friends say. And a lot of times, the friends don't even have a man themselves. I know it's not a popular topic, and I don't want to ruffle any fellas, but can I get a consensus with everyone that's in here? Do you agree with me that 9 times out of 10 women are not looking to up? Because listen, because a man can see a powerful, rich woman and be like, yo, she, not that he intimidates her, but he's like, yo, she, I heard a lot of men say, hey, she got everything she needs. She doesn't need me. And unless a woman is stable and understanding, if she has everything, when she tries to get in a relationship, if she understands, she knows to play. And listen, women, don't get mad about the choice of words. She know how to play her part in the relationship so that he feels needed, he feels wanted, and she know, listen, even though I have my own, as a man, I know that there are some things that he wants and needs to do for women. I'm gonna say this, and my wife is good with this. There are some things that men and women can take note about this. I don't know if y'all women, I don't know if y'all married or whatever, have a relationship, but when your man is making a decision, even if it's wrong, sometimes you just got to let him be wrong, but coach him to the right. Now, yesterday, if she's still looking, she probably think I'm about to talk about this situation, but I'm about to talk about another one. Because the other situation we talked about last night and we laughed about it. But we did some rearranging in our garage. And I Lord blessing, as my lawn business increases, there's some things that I had to move a lot of things out of the garage to the shed. Lord bless me to be able to get a shed so I can cover up my stuff and move some stuff. So I had in my mind everything that I was going to move to the shed. And my wife was like, you going to move this dog food thing? And I was like, no, I ain't going to move that. I'm just keep it right here. She didn't say nothing. I know she wanted to say, well, don't you think it make more sense to keep the dog food outside in the shed now that you got the shed instead of in the garage? Even though the garage is always closed, there are no rodents, pests, or nothing like that can get in. But I always think if a rodent or pest get in the garage and they can get into it, even though the lid is sealed, there'll be some fat rodents eating dog food, right? Now, that's not the case. That's why dog food has been in the house ever since we've been here. I always have a big old container, got a lid on it. And then I went outside and I was thinking, I was like, now, because when she walked off kind of, she ain't had an attitude. She didn't have an attitude too, but she kind of walked off like, and she didn't, because listen, a lot of arguments can start, or disagreement can start from the walk off. Listen, if you're wrong or you think you're right, sometimes just a simple, women walk, be like, if you do that, things will be all right. But if you do this right here, That man can be like, wait a minute, what you shaking your head for? Well, anyway, I got outside, I was putting stuff in the shed, and I said, now, dang, if I keep the dog food outside, I ain't got to worry about rodents trying to get in the house and eat dog food. Now, again, it's not happened, hasn't happened. I said, but if in fact they are able to get inside of the dog food, at least they are outside. Now, I didn't go say, well, baby, you were right. Auntie, I ain't did that. Baby, you were right. Listen, we kept on working. I kept walking past that container. Then finally I picked that container up and I took it. And listen, she didn't say, well, I'm glad you picked because that was stupid. I would have dropped the container right there. I would have dropped it right there. I would have dropped it. I would have put it back in there. But listen, my whole point is, even the men, and you have to know your place in the relationship. And I'm speaking more of the high status woman, because listen, make no mistake about it, a woman works hard as well as a man do for her status, for her situation. But you have to be willing not to lower your standards, but you have to be able to allow that man in your space. Now, to be able to court you or to take you on a date, so you not be so, because listen, some of y'all women have been alone for so long, you don't know how to allow a man to properly court or date you or take you somewhere. You so, oh, well, we gonna do this or we gonna do that. We gonna no, let's do this. You don't know how. So back to my original. Listen, women don't date. Women don't date down. 9 times out of 10, they don't date down. Men, single men, I'm talking about single men, they can date down and don't mind bringing the status of a woman up. I don't even think men look at it as bringing a woman's status up. We look at the woman, we look at the person, we look at the beauty of the person, and we say, hey, you know what? Shaniqua, Shaniqua at the fry stand over there, instead of the one that's got the money, walking around all prissy and got the attitude and got the Chanel bags and got the Gucci this and got that, and feel like the first date got to be at Ruth Chris. When Shaniqua, she just might want to go down. She might want to go down to Big T Barbecue. She might want to go to a food truck. Huh? A secure woman don't need the man. They just want a good man. Now, okay. All right. TL, listen, I need some help. Because and now who said that? Cynthia said that, or Cheryl? A secure man don't need the man. They just want. Okay. Because Cheryl, I'm about to get on you. I thought you said something else in there. I was about to say, what? But yeah, and listen, ladies, this is not to knock, and I'm not telling a woman or not even a man to go out and find somebody of lesser value. I think when it comes to relationship, listen, you should want better. I'm just saying, when it comes to finding a mate or relationship, a woman 9.98 times out of 10. When a woman who has her stuff together, she got a home, she got cars, businesses, she got money. She still ain't got no kids yet, or she already had kids because that relationship didn't work. Now she said, well, I'm on my bag. I want to make sure I'm straight. 9 times out of 10, she's not even paying attention to the one who is at the cash register at Walmart. And I'm using these things here because men, to TL, Craig, I need y'all to tell the truth in here. Men, and I'm talking about single men, you can go to a restaurant and see the person, see what they call it, the concierge, or the person at the greeting at the door. And you say, dang, I like her, man, her personality. Hey, man, I'm gonna try to get her number. I'm gonna see what's going on with her. But a woman, shoot, no sir. You have missed my camera. You have to Okay, I got to scroll back. Oh, she said don't talk. She said don't talk about my Chanel bag. I get. There are some men who are intimidated by a woman's strength, confidence, independence, and etc. Excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know why the comments aren't showing up, so I gotta look at them over here. Okay. He just needs to match my energy. See to my value life. He at least needs to be able to survive. Well, you know what? Now you perfectly right. Now you right. But here we go now. Even though you're right, sure, you threw something in there. He needs to match my energy. Well, first when you meet people, I think everybody don't always meet equally yoked anyway, right? And I think something again, but this is the ideology coming from a female. She's saying he needs to match mine. That's what she said. That's what she just said. She told me don't talk about her Chanel bag. And Cheryl, I know you rolled your eyes, and I know you did the neck roll too. Okay, I know you did because I know you, right? She said he need to match my energy. Men don't think like that. TL, I know your old lady sitting beside you. She got a bat up to your head, but I need you to help me, TL. Say something. Craig, where you at? Men don't think, oh, well, she needs to match. See, it's like before I even consider the man, he needs to match. Now, when you say energy, now I feel you. Energy could be, but let me just read some on you coming. There are some men who are intimidated by a woman's strength, confidence, and independence. That may be very true. But, or can I say there are men there are women who intimidates men with less status than they have. And the problem is that a lot of women have dealt with men of lesser status, in their youthful days. And they listen, I ain't even gonna go there. Let me stop. Cynthia said a secure man don't need the man, they just want a good man. Now, Cynthia, I need you to touch on that a little bit more. All right. I need you to touch on that a little bit more. See, there we go. Now we're just confident. All right, sure. You just confident, sure. I believe you. And listen, this is a back and forth, good, healthy conversation. All right. And this is just from some things that I have observed from today's, excuse me, guys, hold up. From today's things that I see. And I'm gonna just ask Cheryl, Cynthia, let's be honest. Well, I don't know if y'all looking for a man and got a man already, so I don't want you to answer the question. But if you were single, you can't tell me that if you pull up in whatever vehicle you got and you got your stuff together, because it's different for men. When you pull up at the gas station, Walmart, restaurant, flea market, food truck, and you banking, that you even considering or looking at a man as a potential mate or friend. No. Let's go to we grown mate, looking at potential relationship. Talk to me. Because you already said if you're looking for somebody to match your status, then your energy, then you're also looking for somebody who can match your status. Right? Right. Once again, a good man, which is hard to find, one that knows where he's going and that he wants and that he wants God, her, and her only. Everything else will fall in line. TL says we just got to put everything on the table day one and don't leave anything out. The way the man and the lady will know is that if that's the one. Let me go back to, and I don't know why the comments aren't popping up in my feed here. But let's go back to one that knows where he is going and that he wants God, her, and only her. Everything else will fall in line. Right. Once again, a good man, which is hard to find. But again, when you say a good man, now I'm going back speaking from a single perspective as a male, and I'm trying to have a single perspective from a female. You know, what I'm saying is, I see that the ladies are skipping the main point that I'm talking about. I'm talking about women who have it, they got status. You are not looking for a good, less of a man. Listen, Cheryl said it without saying it. She said he has to match my energy, but he also, if he has to match your energy, Cheryl, you are already saying he has to match my status. So I'm going back to women do not look to upgrade men. They look for men to upgrade them. There's no woman looking to bring a man to her status. She wants his status already there. Y'all going back to a good man. Yeah, listen, who don't want a good man and who don't want a good woman? But the parallel I'm trying to get y'all to talk about is the difference in between. Listen, women, they don't date down. They consider if you're not on their energy or status level, it's dating down. Remember the movie Daddy's Little Girl? Good comment. Tia said we just got to put everything on the table and don't leave anything out. That way the man and lady would know if that's the one. Adonis, what's going on, cuz? Thanks for tuning in. Cheryl says, so look here, I've been on both sides settling. Low self-esteem, insecure, but now I see my work and see this is where Cheryl is writing the story for me. Cheryl used the word settling. See, when men, quote unquote, because I'm using the phrase date, we don't look at that as settling. Because we still talking about the status. Like I say, a rich man can be walking down the road and see a lady selling flowers or selling lemonade on the side of the street, and two years later, they can be married because he's not looking at her status. A woman that's not going, listen, I just need y'all to get to that point. Let's get away, because I know everybody trying, well, a good man, I understand, but we talking about getting to that. We talking about you. Okay, well, shoot, he taking the trash out to the dumpster. You ain't gonna tell me, hey, what's your name? Taking it? No. You over there taking the trash out? Yeah. What's your name? He got grease all on his shirt. Would you or either he come to you, hey, I just noticed you over here, and I was thinking, maybe we can get what? Come on now. Teresa said, I wish I can post the comments, but y'all see the comments in the chat, don't you? I would try to do something to get it back, but I don't want to mess up the conversation. But if I intimidate you because I'm a strong woman, see, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, my wife proving my point. Cheryl proving my point. The first thing she's saying is, if I intimidate you because no. First of all, it ain't got nothing to do with us wanting a strong woman. It's the problem of when you bring your masculine energy. Because listen, ain't no woman on here gonna tell me, because let me speak for men. There ain't no men who want now. When you talking about strong, confidence in yourself is one thing, but I don't need you tapping into your masculine energy, because if you got more masculine energy that you don't want. Listen, you ain't gonna tell me, well, I want you to tap into your feminine side. No. Let me read the whole thing. You might need to go to the food truck and get Shaquanda, and tomorrow you'll be at the next food truck with Shay, See, that's what I'm saying. See, yeah, you proving the point perfectly. I thank you for the comment. See, listen to the thought process, which is really confirming what I'm saying. But if I intimidate you, see, that's the first thought process. And remember, we going back talking about relationships, single man, single woman, who may be looking for someone. You already figure, oh, well, he's going to be intimidated by my status because I'm a strong woman. I'm confident. I got it going on. He can't match my energy. So you know what? You need to go deal with Shaniqua. And listen, I'm only using names like Shaniqua and whatever. Y'all trying to dance around what I'm. No, listen. All I need is for the women to say, "Well, yeah, you are right. We don't look to date down to help bring up, because relationship is about helping each other. But the woman looks to be dated and elevated. Y'all ain't gonna miss it. Oh, and I'm single by. Oh, okay. Cheryl says she's single by. And listen, and listen, this is just a great topic. I thank y'all for yeah. I thank y'all for having this topic. I know I've been on We Can Struggle Together. I know how see potential. The main factors are open and honest, and communication is the key. Definitely agree. And look at Cheryl and Trevisha agreeing with each other. Y'all make me sick. Here we go. TL said, when I was single, they was coming at me at all angles because of the car I had at the time. I said no, because they like the car and not me. See, TL saying a lot without saying too much. You're right. I remember that car. TL had that old black, was it Nissan? Was it Nissan or Max? Well, black. Listen, TL been sleek, smooth, dark skin, had a good smile. Look, yeah. But how many times? Let's just reverse the roles. Now you got a lot of, well, you know what? Okay. But yeah, TL, thank you. I know your old lady probably got that back to your head. You got to say stuff right. She'll bust you up. Cheryl said years ago, submission was a curse word for me. And you know what? That's key. Because now you're talking about being involved and being submissive to the man. And I think the word submissive triggers a lot of people because we look at submissive as like a slave type mentality. I just think the word submissive, it is what it is, but it could be, listen, knowing your place and how to allow the man or the energy. Because even when a man can't lead or makes back, women have the power enough to even make him think he knows what he's doing. One thing that irks my nerve is when I see couples out in public and these women be, talking to their man any kind of way and vice versa. But I can't stand it. I was at a program one time and the man, he was walking behind his woman and had his head down and he was like, hey baby, listen, no, I don't want, let's sit over there. He was looking like, go to the car and get this. Man, listen, bro, stand up. Hey, first of all, who you talking to? And it goes both ways now. I said, man, he just, I don't know. Cheryl said, little things do matter to me. I'm a simple woman, just very sure of my, and listen, and again, there is nothing wrong, because I'm not telling nobody to go out there and just date or be with anybody. My whole point, and I think Cynthia probably was the only one who said, well, yeah, you're right. What I'm saying is 9 times out of 10, women do not look to date down. Cheryl said it in a sense that matching my energy, and you ain't gonna leave energy and status out. Energy and status gonna go that. But what I'm saying is, men and women, I guess we just think differently. What I'm saying is you don't see much. If it is, it's a fairy tale story that you're seeing on TV where a man, a rich man, that's upgrades a woman's lifestyle. You know, he don't go out there and say, I'm looking to find me a woman that I can upgrade her lifestyle. That's not what, you know, but a woman will potentially say he got to have before I can allow him in my space. Right? I guess a lot of women say, hey, I can do bad all by myself. Okay, Trevisan says, oh, then say masculine energy. There is a difference than being a strong woman, and all women are not like that. I totally agree. Okay, all right. Andrea, what's going on, Miss Atkinson? Miss Atkinson, thank you for tuning in. Listen, Cheryl, you and Trevisan, I'm about to put y'all out. I'm about to block y'all. Y'all keep talking, doing church service. Listen, nobody don't be talking in church service, okay? What do you mean church service? Cheryl, you act like you ain't been on your P's and Q's in a while. You act like you forgot that this is the St. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts, Romans 10 and 9, Baptist, Apostolic, International, Multicultural, Multi-Denomination, Kojic Assembly Church of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, where I am the pastor. You forgot you're supposed to be having throw calls. I thought you got the pastors back, Cheryl. What is going on here? Huh? Trevisan, my girl. TL, I don't know. Listen, TL said, yeah, that Nissan. Jasmine McLovin, what's going on? Michael J. Span, I need your help. Tell these women to tell the truth. They ain't looking to upgrade a man. We talking about single women, but they always looking to be upgraded. And listen, I'm not saying this as to talk down on a woman, because maybe that's what women knew, and maybe women have been hurt so many times they feel like, oh, well, Cheryl used another word. I settled. Cheryl said, I've been on both sides. I've settled. She said, matching energy. Let's go on. Let's go on. I got to get out of here. Mike Span, what's going on, my brother? Jasmine, hello. Yep, John T. Listen, Mike Span, listen. I know your old lady probably sitting somewhere close to you. Listen, go in the garage if you need to. Run. Do whatever you got to do. Because Craig ain't said nothing. TL kind of saying something. But TL, TL, I know TL, old lady probably got a bat close to him right now saying, Pittsburgh, you say one thing wrong, I'm going to bust you in your head. I know it. TL, wink. Wink if your old lady close by. And you can't. And you can't say what you want to say. Let me back this topic up all the way from the beginning, because this is going back to the lady in the video saying, if you want me to clean the house and cook, then buy a maid. Get me a maid. And the man says, okay, I will get you a maid, and then I'll marry the maid. So that's how the conversation coming back, because I don't want it to get off track. Like I'm trying to say women who are strong or independent or, what. I want to make sure that we stay the parallel. Matter of fact, I might play that one more time just so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. But listen, 9.999 times out of 10. If you have a doctor at a hospital, male, and there's a cleaning lady or a nurse, or let's just say not even a nurse. What's the person that's up under a nurse? The LPN or whatever? The lobotomist. I don't know. The doctor can see the lobotomist, male. The male can see the female, be like, hey, hey, how you doing, Miss Lobotomist? Now, maybe I done seen a couple series of these doctor stories. I mean, so I don't know, because I see them doctors and stuff be kind of freaky. They be doing all kind of stuff. But a female high status doctor ain't even looking at the orderly, ain't looking at the lobotomist, because she feel like it's a downgrade on her status. So we're going back to the rich or the high status male can go to a restaurant and end up dating and then later marrying a lesser status woman, but there is limited time you have heard some of you. Listen, if you have friends, how many of your friends of high status, females, have found relationships or been in a relationship with lower status men and upgraded them? Because you feel like you shouldn't have to upgrade. A man should already have his status. And you listen, most of the time, they don't even want the status to meet. They want the status to be above what they have. All right. Here we go. CNN, thank you. CNA, thanks, Cheryl. Cheryl, wait a minute. We faithful members. I have my throat calls. We're original. We on the board, Trevisha. Yeah. Listen, but I'm about to put y'all out. I'm about to put me and Craig gonna take offering, and we about to put y'all out. After offering, after tithes and offering, everybody kicked out. All right, Michael said, I have heard many times that they say they don't want to have to fix up someone, but then I've seen it happen that they end up doing it because I wonder how they end up with some of the men who aren't doing much. Now, see, you opening up a whole nother can of worms now. You know, the problem with that situation is a lot of women see a man and they want to fix him. They think that they can make something, you know, and listen to the words I'm saying. They think that they can make something out of him. Now, there's a difference in between a lowest status or lowest situation man and just a no good joker. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out there, and I hope nobody on here ain't got nobody named Tyrone, but you just need to get with Tyrone or Boogie, somebody who you know ain't got nothing. I'm talking about a man that's trying. That, you know, y'all understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Brother Span. Andrew said, yes, play the video. Okay, I'm going to play the video again, and I'm going to keep it on repeat. I'm going to keep it on repeat just to see how, you know, let me share screen. I'm going to keep it on repeat. Here we go.
Boom. Yeah.
How you like me now?
Here we go.
Oh, how you like me now? How you
Now
like
listen
me
to what
now?
she says.
And if you want your house clean, hire me a maid.
No.
I'm not a slave.
No. I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all heard what he said? He said, okay, I will hire the maid and then I'll marry the maid. So that's what the whole conversation was premising from. That a man can, Lord have mercy. See, my wife, I believe that's why my wife bought me this hot as hell coffee, because she heard some of the, first of all, I said something about Trump and Kamala. I should have known. That's why she bought that hot as hell coffee up here. Yep. And listen, my wife tried to burn my lips up. This hell hot coffee, this coffee hot as hell, but it done cool down now, and it's doing its job because it got my stomach bubbling. Yep. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, snap. Listen, Cheryl. Okay, what is a lobotomist? It's a foot. Cheryl, get out. Get out of church right now. Cheryl, get out. You're gonna get some heads pop. See, listen, Cheryl Snell, you on restriction. You on restriction for the next 48 hours. Cheryl, get out. I want Cheryl out the church. Deacon Span, Deacon Craig. I need y'all to get Cheryl out. Listen, check her pockets, check her purse before we put out. Okay, but yeah, we got to get Cheryl up out of here. Yeah. Cheryl said we ain't leaving. My wife told me I pay my tithes for my seed every Sunday. Listen, you know what? Lord have mercy. There's a sticky situation in it. Yeah, there's a sticky situation. Trevisha Trevisha got that hot as hell coffee. Try to burn my lips up. Yeah. Let me play this again. Listen to this.
Boom. Yeah.
How you like me now?
Oh, how you like me now? How you like me now?
And if you want your house clean, hire me a maid. I'm not a slave.
Okay, I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid.
I hired a maid, and I will hire the maid and marry the maid. And you see the girl that was sitting beside her, she started laughing. You want to know why the girl started laughing? Cause she cooking and cleaning her husband's house. I guarantee you. And this is my father-in-law who came in here and said, "You're gonna get some heads popped." Father-in-law, listen here. I need your help all the way from the SIP. Thanks for tuning in all the way from, what is it, Prentice, Mississippi? I know it down in Mississippi. I know it takes about 11 and a half to get there. 11 and a half to get there, because we got to stop and get something to eat. It's about a good 10 and a half hour drive. Then we pick up an hour, after the time change. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Pop. Appreciate you. Yeah. Nope. Tia said hired and made. Now this ain't the Jefferson. Yeah, listen. I guess the premises of the man said, listen. See, the old traditional. Let me stop screaming. The old tradition of, and maybe times have changed. The man, the woman, they marry. The man is the main provider. Most men, if their woman could stay home because they're making the money to take care of everything, they would like for their wife to stay home. But the woman comes in probably already knowing I'm end up, helping with the bills. That's just, you come in knowing that I'm a provider. And from what you see on TV, from all the TV shows, most women are home, even if they work, they come home, they clean the kitchen, they cooking, they taking care of the kids. That's just a family traditional way. But now the women of today, most women of today, and I'm talking about coming up in the younger generation, because most of the women who ain't got nobody now, they probably just, gonna, they're gonna be on the down low having a relationship, but they ain't gonna let too many people know their status, because which is smart, because you don't want everybody in your business. But most of these women now, they don't even come into the ballpark with I'm gonna make sure the house is clean. I'm gonna make sure my family's fed. I'm gonna make sure. And listen, now this goes both ways. I don't want nobody thinking I'm saying that the woman's only job is to cook and clean and take care of the house and she works. I'm not saying that, right? Because it's a two-way street. But I do believe this: if the woman cooks, clean, and keeps the house, let's just say a 9 or a 8 out of 10, she can guide her mate and her kids to keep the house maintained, when she doesn't have to do a major cleanup every day. There was a chart I had a long time ago, and it helped us a lot. This was when my daughter was home. My daughter, she's pretty much about to graduate from college now, but this was a while ago. And it had a chart of, and I know it was different for different families, but it just kind of gave a method to when you should wash clothes, when you should vacuum, when you should, do like a major hard cleaning. And it was like it was something that was done every day during the week. I think a lot of times when families have that, like, listen, on Wednesdays, we vacuum. We ain't just cleaning up. We vacuum. On Thursdays, we doing a major cleanup on the bathrooms. On maybe on Saturday, first thing Saturday morning, everybody getting up, and I need you to listen. Linens changed, clothes, but it was a. I think that's a good thing for. Matter of fact, I think we may even go back there. It's just me and my wife at the house now, but and not that we need you do this and I do this, but it kind of we have something where me and my wife said that we wanted to be more organized now. I think it's just good when you have it, when you can walk past the refrigerator and okay, well, we definitely going grocery shopping on Tuesday. We definitely going to the laundromat, or either we got clothes in the cleaners on such and such day. I think structure. I think that'll help out a lot. Travisha said he married her, allowed her to do what she wanted. All this time he created a beast. That should have been understood in the beginning of the relationship. it's all ludicrous. Both parties have issues if you ask. Now, I don't know if that man and that particular female was married. I think it was a panel of people, and I'm pretty sure it was a what a man wants and what a woman wants type of situation. So yeah, Michael Spann, that's a smart idea to share amongst. Yeah. And again, you know, it's just me and my wife here, and it shouldn't take much to maintain and keep a house. But let me give you me and my wife's schedule last week, and this is where things can get out of rate or get out of order. My wife, she's a counselor at school. She averages getting off, I'm just say 4:30. So she gets off at 4:30. She can be home at 5, maybe 5:30, depending on she has to tie up some loose ends as the head guidance counselor, might I say, at her school. So of course she have after school meetings or whatever, blah blah blah, boom, and she's home by 6. Well, 5. So unless she's already planned the meal out, no, not even me. Nobody wants to come home and start cooking from scratch, right? Nobody. Me, truck driver. I've been averaging getting home right around about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I've been in revival this week. So the first thing I was doing was trying to hurry up, get cleaned up. Plus, I have my own lawn service as well. So I'm trying to get lawn equipment out the shop. I'm trying to get yards cut. I'm trying to hurry up and grab me a bite to eat. And then I got to be at church by 7. So what happened in the course of the week, not only did we, like, when I say miss each other, we weren't getting home at the same time. But when you walk in the house, and it's easy to just, well, shoot, I just take care of that tomorrow because I got to hurry up. I got to change through. I got to go cut these yards. I got to go do this. I got to do that. She come if she come home, she may go straight to the job. Then by the time she's on the way home, did you eat? No, I ain't ate yet. Well, I'm gonna stop by and get something. Next thing you know, we got fast food or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Now you eating. Now it's not. Listen, y'all, I'm like a baby. 9:30, I'm gone. Right, and you end up just continuously, and whether you realize it or not, the mail that you put down and you didn't go through yet turns to not 1 day of mail, but 2 days of mail, turn to 3 days of mail, to 5 days of mail. Now you ain't going through the mail yet, these are examples, okay? I'm just throwing out examples. Now your dishwasher, where you forgot to turn it on because you've been busy all week. Now you got dishes in the sink. Now you got clothes in the dryer. Now you got clothes in the washing machine. Now your regular scheduled bathroom cleaning, it ain't because listen, once I hop in the shower, 20 minutes top later, I'm gone. Gone. And then you wake up the next morning and you figure, oh, I'll take care of that tomorrow. And tomorrow never end up coming. Then you get to the end of the week. And what happens is once you get out of control or get unorganized, it's almost, I ain't gonna say it's depressing. It's almost like you get disoriented. You ever been cleaning up, and this is a perfect example. You ever been cleaning up and you pick something up just to put it down a few feet away? You never really clean up. You just move items. I need somebody to hit me in the chat right quick. Huh? Andrea said, we share the responsibilities. Y'all better believe Dwayne washed them dishes and mow the grass sometime. And it's all, listen, don't throw my guy out there like that. Don't you do that now. Don't you listen. Matter of fact, speaking of mowing grass, I must say this. My first, I own my own lawn care business now. And this is a discussion that we need to have. I need y'all help, right? Because, there's a CEO of the lawn business and then there's workers, right? Now, starting as I was, solo working. My wife chose to help me. I think our first time she helped me out might have been a month ago. And, listen, we talked about this last night. She don't agree. Being the CEO of the lawn company, when you own the equipment, you own the gas, the food. Listen, I treat her how my granddaddy did it. My granddaddy I used to work for my granddaddy, and he would say, hey boys, y'all want some? Or we would get up 6 o'clock in the morning. Grandma would fix us some breakfast. He said, hey, y'all got some gloves? No, sir. Well, let me get y'all a pair of gloves. Y'all want some raisin cake? Yes, sir. Y'all want a Pepsi? Yes, sir. Y'all want lunch? Everything that he got for us all today. When it comes to the end of the week pay time, he deduct everything. Well, you know, you was on the phone for about 20 minutes. You know, you got to help pay for my phone bill. Grandma be like, yeah. And honey, don't forget I fed him. Like, Grandma, you fed Granddaddy too. But Granddaddy was a CEO. If I did make $75 during the week, Granddaddy had then took $40 out of there because he bought me gloves. He bought me raisin cakes every day. And that made me learn early. I say all that to say this. My wife helped me out. And, you know, I needed her to get on the push mode, right? I had a ride mode. I had a push mode because I'm a CEO, right? I needed her to go around the perimeter. And she did real good because I wanted to see how hard she worked. You know, she from Mississippi. She says she used to cutting grass. Well, Pops, I had to see, did she really know what she was doing? I put on the push mode, then I put on the blower. And she, you know, and I paid her for that day. All right, fast forward. We did 3 houses last week, right? 3 houses. So this time I said one of the houses properties was a little bit bigger. I said, well, let me let her get on the ride mode. You know, now ride mode is easy, right? I said, I'm gonna just let her do the easy work. Now she did a great job. So listen, I felt like it was only right for me to deduct from her pay. I had to deduct from her pay. Huh? She talking about give me my money. No, listen, Byron, I had to deduct from the pay. She was on the ride mode. I'm CEO. I'm supposed to be riding around pointing the finger. I ain't got listen, I had to get the push mode. Now it was a tougher yard. That was the main reason why I had got the push mode. It was a tough yard. It was where they had to let the grass grow up a little higher, and I couldn't get the ride mower in there safely, so I needed to chop some of it down. And listen, I just feel like, and then listen, I bought her a Gatorade. Yeah, I bought her a Gatorade, Andrea, I bought her a Gatorade. So when it was time for me to pay her, what do you think happened? I took out for the Gatorade. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We said I reached in my wallet like my granddaddy would do. She was sitting down. I said, oh, well, here go, you know, I got some of the money from the jobs from last week. You know, here you go. And I took something out. She told me, what you take that out for? I said, well, listen, I had to give you a ride to the place. I got Gatorade. She said, well, you didn't buy the Gatorade. I bought 2 Gatorades to make sure she did, you know, that because the Gatorade is thirst aid for that deep down body thirst. I knew she was going to need some electrolytes in her body, right? I gave her a ride to the place and away from the place. That's gas. I don't care what y'all say. That's gas money right there. That's gas money, huh? And then she rolled on the ride mode. More than that, she rolled 75% of the time on the ride mode. Right? I had to deduct. And listen, she forgot I got insurance. I need to deduct for all that. FICA. I got FICA too. I got FICA, state and federal. I got to deduct. She had a good cold orange Gatorade. But I will say this, and this is no joke, no lie. She did a good job. She told, yeah, well, you know, I cut, you know, my mama got a ride lawnmower, blah, blah, blah. I cut grass. I was like, man, you ain't cut no grass. But she put her hurting on the grass now. Now, just because you cut grass good, I got to deduct because you're doing the easy work with the ride lawnmower, huh? What's up, cuzzo? Andrea said we got to push more. Mike said, is the hourly rate less for? Yes, the hourly rate. If you on my listen, if the owner ain't riding, then the hourly rate dropping for you. Cause now I'm working harder. That's right, Mike's man. I'm telling you right now. If you own the push mode, the hourly rate go down tremendously. You almost cut it down in half. TL say push more is a good cardio. I pushed yesterday. Every day. Listen, matter of fact, today probably when I get back, well, look like the weather gonna acting up. What I'm doing is I like to try new ideas and cutting my yard so I can learn how to cut other people's yard better. I'm probably gonna jump on the mower today. I always push the front and we ride the back. I may do some different stuff today. Brian Goodyear said, "Good morning, fam." That's right. That deduction. Listen, that's my cousin right there. He know Granddaddy had deductions. Listen, Grandma was like an accountant. Yeah, y'all use the bathroom. I had to go buy tissue. I was like, Grandma, you got to buy tissue for yourself. Just because you put tissue in the other bathroom, well, y'all been in, you running my water. But what they was doing, they was teaching us. You know you're only getting $4.25 an hour. You know you only work such hours. Everything that Granddaddy paid for us, we had to give it back. And that taught me budgeting right there. Mike Spann said, how much you charge for the Gatorade? hey, listen, Gatorade is Thursday. Huh? Yeah, the church finance committee needs to listen. Listen, Spann, brother, that was some good Gatorade, and it kept her real strong. She was strong that day, Mike. Yeah. Andrea said, no. I mean, nothing wrong with swapping responsibilities. Oh, you wrong for deducting. No, Andrea, get off my live right now. Listen, get off my live. You have been kicked out the church. You will not be back on this live again. You must have forgot what church is. Listen, Andrea, if you don't know who church or what church is, this is the St. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts, Romans 10 and 9, Apostolic, International, Multicultural, Multi-Denomination, Kojic Assembly Church of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Well, I am the pastor, and you out of order in my church right now. And listen here, Trevita talking about, I didn't ask you for a Gatorade. You told me to drink it. Yeah, listen, I had to make sure I can't charge you for something that you don't consume. Listen, so the first time I said, you want a Gatorade? We was on our first property. It was hot too. She said, no, I'm good. She went and got her cup. Yeah. I said, that's all right. I got something for her. That son had to come on. We work a little bit more. I said, here now, you better get this in you. She said, yeah, let me get that Gatorade. Once she popped the top, I said $12.35. In my head, that's a $12 Gatorade right there. So I had to deduct. That's right. Yep. He didn't tell y'all I was a push. I did say you pushed too. Yeah, but 75% of the day you was on the riding mode. Dwayne, I'm sorry, Dwayne. I know me and you brothers, and we brothers in Christ, but I had to put your wife out of church. She over here agreeing with my wife. Both of them are out of order. I got to put them out. I'm sorry. I hope me and you can still be friends, but Andrea, she out my church right now. Her and I'm putting First Lady Mickens out too. But first, make sure y'all send your tithes and offerings, because we're gonna take up offering before y'all leave out the door. We don't want to force you out. If you don't give nothing, we pushing you out. If you give a donation, we just gonna ask you to leave. Okay. Thank you. I just told the way you was going. You go. Yeah, I'm telling you. You get out right now. Get out my church. That's right. Look at my wife talking about oh, you dirty. I got you. Run me that. No, $12 $12.30. $12.30. $12.30. I'm catching all my sweat and giving the Gatorade back. Listen, you forgot now. I got to take out for FICA, state, federal, insurance, 401k. I got to do all that. Yeah. Byron said, I used to have to give Granddaddy what little bit of money I made because of the credit I ran up. Listen, my granddaddy had a stove. Yes, he did. He let all his grandchildren come in the stove. No, we ain't had no money. Let us go in there. You want a piece of candy? Yes, sir, Granddaddy. And listen, I didn't think he was really writing our name down for real. He gave us bubble gum, cookies, and everything. You mess around and came in there with some money. You coming in with about $5. Granddaddy, oh, what you want today? Granddaddy, I want some more cookies. You want 10 cookies and 6 pieces of bubble gum. You got 1 cookie and a half of bubble gum because Granddaddy done deduct. And he only gonna give you the change. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Sunday, needless to say, I didn't work with him long after that. Granddaddy had the memory of an elephant. I can guarantee you that. All ladies in the women's ministry report to the choir stand after. No, listen, y'all ain't got no choir stand to report to. Because here at the St. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts, Romans 10 and 9, Baptist, Apostolic, International, Multicultural, Multi-Denominational, Cultural Assembly Church by Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. When you told to get out, you told to get out. Now, as I say that, could we all please, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, look at the bottom of the screen. There are different ways to donate to this church. $ Early Morning Praise at Zelle, Matthew Todd Mickens at yahoo.com. You need another way to donate? I got more than that. Don't let it fool you. Listen, we have PayPal at Todd Mickens, Venmo at Todd Mickens, Zelle at Matthew Todd Mickens, or Cash App Early Morning Praise. Huh? Send your donations. Look down at the bottom. Send them donations. Run them donations. I'm getting ready to get out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all. Cheryl, listen, Cheryl, you can be here all you want. Leave, Cheryl. Did you tithe and offering to the ministry today? Because I can change. I'm willing to forgive and forget if you go ahead and send your 20% tithe and offering. Yeah, tithes at this church is 20%. 10% gonna go to listen, y'all don't need to know where the tithe and offering go at. They ain't none of y'all business. Y'all ain't need to know nothing. Let me take this off here. Just in case, you know what? Let me edit something. But just in case y'all do, for real, you can send donations right there. Cash App, Early Morning Praise, Venmo at Todd Mickens, PayPal at Todd Mickens 86, and Zelle, Matthew Todd Mickens at yahoo.com. Listen, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here, man. I got to get ready for church. TL, I appreciate you. Mike, I appreciate you. Father-in-law, I appreciate you. Cheryl, Mike Span again. The Atkins family, Dwayne, Andrietta, thank you. Trevisha, love you. TL, Scott, Antonio, what's going on, Antonio? Tony, you missed a good one, boy. I need you because we had to put these women, we got to get these women straight up in here, man. Yeah. Who else? Byron, get y'all Cuzzo. Love you, man. Appreciate you so very much. Willis Moon, Auntie Willis Moon, I thank you. I love you. I love you. Listen, I don't know every and anybody who was in here. I thank y'all so very much. TL, thank you. Thank you, TL. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, listen, I'm going to run this at the bottom of the screen, right? And I need y'all to run them donations right now. If you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed the music, if you enjoyed the commentary, if you enjoyed the conversation. Now, listen, everything that we talk about is in good spirit. If you don't agree with what I say, it's okay. We're just here to have fun. Listen, my wife is in the house with me. We don't agree on all the topics, but it's okay to have conversations. And I do say again, some things I may say, I may not even agree with myself, but I got to get the conversation out. And I thank you guys for conversating with me. Okay. Yeah. But I love and I appreciate y'all guys. And listen, and this is no joke. And I don't beg for money or nothing like that. But if you do want to donate, because this is not on for the podcast, but it's for the TV show as well. You could do I said you can do so through Cash App, $ Early Morning Praise. You can do the Venmo at Todd Mickens, PayPal at Todd Mick 86, or Zelle, Matthew Todd Mickens. Okay. Now I'm going to leave that right there, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here. I appreciate y'all. I got to be at church at a quarter till, so I need to go ahead and continue to get ready. I thank y'all. I thank everybody. Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. We got a 2-hour show today. I didn't mean to be on here 2 hours, but the conversation did get real, real good, man. I really do appreciate it. Listen, y'all need to share this conversation. And I may even come back today. Well, I don't know. It's football season now. But yeah. Speaking of football season, TL Scott, get out my church. That's right. You a Steeler fan. Get out my church. Frank Thompson, what's going on, my good brother? Listen, TL, listen, you slick rascal, I'm sitting here talking to you the whole church service, and I forgot you a doggone Steeler fan. Get out my church. But before you go, leave your tithes and your offering. I definitely appreciate it. Listen, guys, we're going to play one song and get on up out of here. And while we're playing it, I just want y'all to put your hands together, enjoy the music, and I'm gone. All right? I'm gone. All right? I'm gone. All right, I'm going. Wait a minute, somebody stealing. We talking about we in here to stay. Yeah, I know you is. Y'all better get out of here though. Listen, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, we don't even need a song. We just gonna say this right here.
I saw the light. I saw the light. Now there's no more.
I love y'all, man.
Darkness. No more night. No more nights. I am so happy. I am so happy. I am so